first and foremost, let's start from our individual lens, right? As consumers, I think that we should really open up here a little bit, just the very topic we talk about, right? On private label, are they really just knockoffs? Or they really, and in fact, I'm based right here in Austin. And if you are Austin-based or Texas-based, you know how people go all of the way to just go look for that particular grocery store. And just because that they have gotten that kind of loyalty and that kind. Speaking of loyalty, that's the second thing I wanted to highlight, is that when everyone is competing on that spend of dollars, right? Let's say it's $1 for the purpose of what we're talking about. Consumers are also telling us that they are, in fact, going all of the way that if there are rewards that is actually of interest, that they will actually change their behavior. So what do we read from it? Two things. One is that while price or value is really critical, that's not the only thing they're looking for. They're actually looking for that experience.
Yeah.
And if there's something along the lines of loyalty or something along the line of rewards or maybe even gamification to some extent, I think they're telling us that they value that. So I think for brands and retailers, that's one thing to think about. The old days of just thinking about the brand awareness or the conversion for the purchase is absolutely critical, but we have got to also think about efficacy and loyalty.
Yeah.
The second thing that I like to also hone in on this is that this is becoming even more profound, where consumers are saying is that in this kind of tight environment, they are even more and more going to look at what other shoppers like them say about a particular product before they make the purchase. So leverage, again, this is part of what Bazaarvoice does. So it's a little bit biased, but the reality is that we all know that. If you reflect to how you had done the last purchase, what information do you look for? You look for what other people are saying. And that's a really important part. Yeah. And that's the piece that I would say this is really two big things to think about.